Sweet Science Sports.
It's the sweet one.
What up, what up, what up, everybody? Sweet Science Sports and McDojos. I'm your host, BG Aloysius. Today, as I sip on my Sweet Science tea, herbal tea, like I do every morning, I want to take you back. I want to take you way back. Back in time. Back in the day. Alright, but what I want to speak about is the reason why Muhammad Ali got brutalized by Larry Holmes. Alright. I got this article from UPI.com. It's in UPI archives, and this article was written on October the 7th, 1980. I was 2 years old then. I was a little bit over 2 years old. Alright, the title of the article says Muhammad Ali said Tuesday he was taking a double ... Article was by Rich Tosches. It's Tosches. Alright. So before I get into the article, a lot of people has been angry at Larry Holmes even to this day about the ass whooping that he gave the great Muhammad Ali. But what a lot of people do not know or do not realize is that Muhammad Ali actually beat himself in that fight. Not saying that if he didn't do what I'm about to read that he was going to win, but this is a reason why he got brutalized so much. So all y'all sweet scientists, man, that love the game, man, y'all check this out, man. Let me take a sip of my tea right quick before I get into it. All right, let's get it going. This Los Angeles, okay. Muhammad Ali said Tuesday he was taking a double dose of a thyroid drug in the weeks preceding his fight against champion Larry Holmes, and the drug caused him to lose the World Boxing Council heavyweight championship match. Alright, so right there they already said that these thyroid drugs that which he was taking a double dose of caused him to lose the match. So they already putting blame on the thyroid drug. Alright. Ali, who received a clean bill of health from doctors after 2 days of tests at UCLA Medical Center, told a news conference he began taking the drug Thyrolar. Is Thyrolar. So he's been taking the drug Thyrolar several weeks before the October 2nd fight, and the pills first made him quicker and stronger. And he said it gave him his old reflexes back. Alright. Ali, 38, said, now he was way out of his prime. 38 years old. He had no business. He had no business boxing, and he should have stopped after the Thrill in Manila, really. Anyway, Ali, 38, said he then decided on his own to double the daily dosage from the 3 grams prescribed by Dr. Charles Williams of Chicago to 6 grains daily. It says grains, not grams. Okay, so he said he later began feeling slow and weak, but never considered that it was due to the extra dose of the drug. So according to Muhammad Ali, on his own, he started taking too many of the pills or the dosage or whatever he was supposed to take. He was taking too many. He was taking too much on his own. Okay. And he started feeling slow and weak. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you take too much of something, it's not a good thing. So, all right. So Ali said, I came to the hospital because I suspected there was something wrong with me. The more I thought about the pills, the more I figured they had something to do with it. I'm not sure if I'll fight again, but I think if I can't fight because of my age, I'll admit it. But if the pills did it to me, then I want to fight again. And right now, I feel sure that the pills caused the problem. And you got to understand that he was out his prime and he shouldn't have been fighting anyway. And you got to understand, I believe, if I'm right, that he did fight Trevor Berbick, and Trevor Berbick did beat him. Muhammad Ali should have stopped after the third Frazier fight. So, all right. Williams confirmed, which is the doctor. Williams confirmed in a telephone interview he had prescribed the medication to Ali, and the treatment may have contributed to his sluggish performance. All right. Then it says a month before the fight. This is what Ali said. A month before the fight, I started thinking something was wrong. 2 weeks before the fight, I started getting more tired, but I thought it was because I was nearing the peak of my conditioning. That often happens when you're getting to the peak of your conditioning. Ali, who failed to answer the bell for the 11th round after a humiliating 10 rounds against Holmes, said it was the drug and not his age that resulted in his lackluster performance. Which I can agree. But, again, Ali's 38, out of his prime. Holmes was in his prime, doing his damn thing. A jab from hell. You know what I'm saying? You can knock Holmes down, he'll get right back up and knock your ass out. And that's just how it is. Okay, so Ali goes on to say, I didn't throw 10 good punches the whole fight. Usually I throw 50 in one round. It wasn't my age. If I was 50, I would have put up a better fight than that. Ali said he dropped his weight from 265 pounds to just 217 pounds over a 5-month span before the championship fight. I may have placed him in jeopardy inadvertently in an attempt to correct a condition I felt had existed for some time. And it says hypothyroidism, which is an underactive thyroid. Alright, this is what the doctor is saying. Alright, Williams, who explained that the drug speeds up metabolism and interferes with the natural ability of the body to cool itself. So that the medication that Dr. Williams gave Ali, interfered with the body's ability to fucking cool off. You know what I'm saying? Alright, he was supposed to drink a lot more water, but with it, he was supposed to drink a lot more water with it, but he was obsessed with getting his weight down and felt water would prevent that. So, on top of that, on top of taking pills and taking more than he was supposed to, he also didn't drink enough water with it. Alright. Now continuing on, it was 100 degrees before the fight and somewhere around 80 during it. It was 100 degrees before the fight, okay, and somewhere around 80 degrees during the fight. Ali said, and after 10 rounds, I hadn't seeded a single drop. What? I hadn't seeded. Oh, they need to correct their writing. Ali didn't sweat a single drop. After 10 rounds, he didn't sweat, not one time. All right, he said there was absolutely no sweat coming out of me. They got to learn how to write this stuff, but they making me sound retarded. Well, it's all good. We all human, we make mistakes. All right, continuing on. In my opinion, Ali suffered from heat exhaustion due to the late weight loss, dehydration, the 100-degree heat, and the medication. Alright, says Dr. Williams, who has been Ali's doctor since 1973. Alright, when he was 225 pounds, I wanted him to stop losing and start building himself up, but he just kept losing, and at one point he hit 216 pounds. Alright, his whole system was off, but he kept telling me he felt fine. I knew he wasn't alright, and the whole entourage wanted him to lose more weight. I also gave him vitamins and salt tablets. Alright. So basically, Ali didn't go by the doctor's orders. Plus, the doctors gave him some medication that, didn't help him out any. All right. All right. So, doctor continued on to say that He first treated him for the condition before the first Spinks fight. So Ali had this condition before the first Spinks fight, February 1978. All right, the year I was born, 1978. Wasn't born in February though, so I wasn't around quite yet. A couple months later, but okay. His weight went up abnormally, and he was always tired. That's when I gave him the medication, Thyroxine, specifically Thyroid. Has many side effects, including increasing appetite, weight loss, sensitivity to heat, fatigue and weakness, bulging of the eyeballs, personality changes, and it can affect blood pressure. Doesn't all that seems to negatively affect a combat sports fighter? All right, continuing on. Dr. Dennis Cope, an internal medicine specialist at UCLA, appeared with the former champion during the news conference, telling reporters Ali was in excellent health generally, and there was no sign of any residual damage from the fight against Holmes. Cope said there was no question the double dosage would have made the fighter's heart beat more rapidly and caused a tremendous waste of energy. So the double dosage of the Thyroller made his heart beat faster and made him waste energy, which is the reason why he was looking the way he was looking in the ring against Larry Holmes. It's the reason why he was getting tagged and he couldn't do nothing. Because of those pills that he himself overdosed on. Took too many of them. Alright. So continuing on. If he hadn't doubled the dosage, Cope said, I believe he wouldn't have had those effects. There is absolutely no sign of any kidney damage, and the brain scan was absolutely negative. Okay. That's crazy as hell. So that's the end of the article. So basically, this whole article saying the reason why Muhammad Ali performed the way he did was for the simple fact that he doggone took too much of the medication. Alright, he not overdosed like overdose and died, but he just took too many. He took more than he was prescribed, and it had an adverse effect on him, which is the way that he looked while he looked in the ring. Now, for everybody that's mad at Larry Holmes, even Mike Tyson that got his revenge from Ali, Mike Tyson, everybody, y'all need to fight them damn pills. Alright, I'm not saying Ali would have won if he didn't take those pills, because he was still out of his prime, and Larry Holmes, was doing his thing. Then look, Muhammad Ali beat Muhammad Ali in that match. Alright, I have all respect. He's a great fighter, but for this fight, everybody want to get mad at Larry Holmes. Alright, they want to get mad at Larry Holmes for the beating that he gave Ali. Alright, what people don't realize is that after that doggone match, Larry Holmes cried his eyes out because he used to spar Muhammad Ali, and he and Muhammad Ali was friends. Alright, and he hurt him to be the great like that. And also, another thing that was said is that when Larry Holmes went to go check in on Muhammad Ali, and Muhammad Ali was like, man, why you do me like that, man? Why you do me like that? And Larry Holmes, like, he wasn't trying to do that, but as Larry Holmes was leaving, he said, Muhammad Ali said, I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, Ali is the greatest fighter of all time. He's probably the greatest sports personality of all time. But for this one time, for this match right here, this is what he did to himself. So y'all need to stop giving Larry Holmes so much heat, man. For real. Because of these pills, it messed up how he sweat. It messed up how he controlled heat. It took away his energy, which got him not be able to fight. He didn't get knocked out. Now, Ali's a tough ass man. You know what I'm saying? Even at the 38 years old. And give Larry Holmes some slack, man. I'm gonna put the link to this article in the description page. Y'all make sure y'all go check out my doggone social media links. Check out my music on BandLab. Y'all check out my my online fashion store, Geely Inc. Fashion, or we call it Gift for short. We got a lot of Sweet Science apparel down there, sports apparel, women's clothing, kids clothing, whatever, man. Home accessories, decor, home decor and shit like that, man. But anyway, this is BG Aloysius, Sweet Science Sports, the sweetest sports channel of them all, and that's just the truth, point blank, period. Hey, man, y'all take it easy, man, and do one thing for me. Keep banging. Ding, ding, motherfuckers.